Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Fulham was hit by a triple injury blow ahead of the match, and Barcelona offered a swap deal for Marcus Rashford. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Fulham hit by triple injury blow ahead of Old Trafford trip. Fulham are facing a daunting trip to the Theatre of Dreams as injuries begin to mount for Marco Silva's men. Perhaps the most frustrating news concerns the club's marquee January signing, Oscar Bob. Despite the fanfare surrounding his £27 million switch from Manchester City, the youngster arrived at Craven Cottage carrying a hamstring niggle picked up in his final outing for City. While the move is seen as a massive opportunity for the Norwegian to kickstart his career, Fulham fans will have to wait for his debut as he continues his race against time to reach full match fitness. The midfield has also taken a significant hit, with Marco Silva confirming that Sasa Lukic is set for a lengthy spell on the sidelines. The Serbian international suffered a serious hamstring tear during the clash with Leeds United, an injury so severe he was seen struggling to walk post-match. He is expected to be out of action for at least 4 to 5 weeks, ruling him out until late February. Rounding off the trio of absentees is Rodrigo Muniz, who will definitely miss the journey to Manchester. There is a glimmer of hope, however, as the Brazilian forward has returned to the grass following hamstring surgery. While his recovery is progressing well, Silva is refusing to gamble on his fitness, insisting he isn't quite ready for the matchday squad. The medical staff are eyeing a mid-February return to ensure he is firing on all cylinders without the risk of a setback. Barcelona set to sacrifice key star to secure Marcus Rashford's permanent. The future of Marcus Rashford at the Camp Nou is beginning to crystallize, despite his current status as a May loanee from Manchester United. The English forward continues to showcase his clinical edge in Europe's elite competition, the Champions League, proving he still possesses the X factor on the big stage. While he hasn't always been the first name on Hansi Flick's cover sheet, Rashford has consistently delivered instant impact whenever called upon from the touchline. His ability to adapt to the technical demands of Spanish football has silenced many of the doubters who questioned his move abroad. Most recently, against Copenhagen, Rashford had to settle for a spot on the bench, a decision that raised a few eyebrows among the travelling support. He was only introduced with roughly 20 minutes left on the clock. However, that brief cameo was all the 28-year-old needed to score a peach of a free kick in the dying embers of the match, bringing his European tally to 5 for the season. The sheer quality of the strike served as a timely reminder to the United hierarchy of the world-class talent they currently have out on loan. Statistically, Rashford's contributions for the Blaugrana this term have been nothing short of stellar. He has been directly involved in 21 goals across all competitions, a return that highlights his pivotal role in the Catalan side's front line. This efficiency in front of goal is precisely why the club's board are so keen to secure his services in Spain for the long haul. In a season defined by fine margins, Rashford has frequently been the difference-maker in tight domestic fixtures. Nevertheless, Rashford's situation under Hansi Flick remains somewhat peculiar. Flick has recently favoured Rafinha on the flanks, meaning Rashford's opportunities to feature in the starting 11 have been somewhat rationed. Despite this, the Barcelona hierarchy are reportedly adamant about making his stay permanent, viewing him as a vital asset for the campaigns ahead. The club believes that having such high-caliber depth is essential if they are to truly challenge for silverware on multiple fronts. The primary stumbling block for Barcelona's ambitions is the €30 million permanent buyout clause. For a club still navigating choppy financial waters, such a figure represents a significant outgoing that requires careful justification. Barcelona are attempting to head back to the negotiating table to haggle for a lower price, but Manchester United are reportedly dug in and unwilling to offer a penny's worth of discount for their homegrown star. This deadlock has forced the Catalan giants to consider more creative solutions to break the impasse. On the flip side, Manchester United are looking to overhaul their midfield engine room. With Casemiro expected to move on and Manuel Ugarte struggling to find his feet in the fast-paced environment of the Premier League, United are desperate for fresh blood. The Red Devils scouting network has now turned its gaze toward one of Barcelona's brightest prospects currently making waves in La Liga. Old Trafford is hungry for a technical conductor who can dictate the tempo of matches in a way they have lacked of late. In a surprising turn of events, Barcelona have offered young midfield maestro Marc Casado as a make-weight in the deal to secure Rashford's signature permanently. Casado, a 22-year-old La Masia graduate, fits the profile United are looking for, with many observers noting the striking similarities between his style and that of club legend Sergio Busquets. Despite a daunting €100 million release clause, Barcelona are prepared to let him go to facilitate the Rashford transfer. Hansi Flick is known to be a huge admirer of Casado's technical proficiency. However, with Barcelona currently boasting an embarrassment of riches in midfield, Casado is seen as a sacrificable asset. This strategic gamble is being taken so Barcelona can land Rashford without breaking the bank amidst their ongoing financial constraints. For Manchester United, this proposal is undoubtedly tempting. Casado is viewed as a long-term solution to the vacancy in the Old Trafford midfield. With his superb passing range and a footballing brain beyond his years, the Spaniard is tipped to settle into the intensity of the Premier League without much fuss should this swap deal come to fruition. As of January 2026, Casado has clocked up 21 appearances across all competitions this season, totaling 974 minutes on the pitch. While he is yet to open his goal-scoring account, he has provided 1 assist and maintained an incredibly high passing accuracy of 91.2%. His consistency in shielding the back four has marked him out as one of the most promising young pivots in European football today. Andre Onana open to Italian job return. Shocking news has emerged from Old Trafford regarding the future of Andre Onana. The Cameroonian goalkeeper is reportedly open to leaving Manchester United and returning to Italy. This move comes after a turbulent period since his move to the Premier League. The interest from Italy is a strong signal that the player wants to find a fresh start to rediscover his best form. Currently, Onana is on loan at Turkish club Trabzonspor. Although Trabzonspor have expressed interest in making the move permanent, the player's representatives are reportedly exploring opportunities with major European clubs. This suggests that his Manchester United career will likely end permanently next summer. The decision to seek a new destination shows that the keeper no longer sees his future under the management of the Manchester club. Inter Milan have emerged as the frontrunners to bring back their former goalkeeper. Onana has fond memories with the Nerazzurri, where he displayed the top-tier form that made him known as one of the most composed and tactically astute keepers in the world. His familiarity with the San Siro environment is seen as a key factor that could speed up his adaptation if the transfer happens. Besides Inter, other Italian giants such as Juventus are also said to be monitoring the 29-year-old's situation. The race for Onana's signature is expected to heat up as Italy clubs look to bolster their defense with experienced players. Onana's profile as a ball-playing goalkeeper is considered a perfect fit for the modern systems implemented by elite teams in the league. Roma has also been mentioned as a highly realistic destination for Onana. The club is reportedly considering a shake-up in the goalkeeping department at the end of the season. If those plans proceed, the path for Onana to become the first-choice keeper at the Stadio Olimpico would be wide open. The chance to play regularly at the highest level of Italian football is a major draw for Onana's camp. The Manchester United hierarchy themselves seem prepared to part ways with Onana soon. This decision follows an internal evaluation which concluded that the player's adaptation to the Premier League did not go as originally hoped. This failure has prompted the club to take drastic steps for the sake of both the club's future and the goalkeeper's career. The club is reportedly keen to let him go to make room for a defensive refresh. United's seriousness about offloading Onana is increasingly evident with the shift in the first-team goalkeeping setup. Effectively, the chance for Onana to fight for his spot at Old Trafford is now considered firmly closed. This move reinforces the idea that the professional relationship between the keeper and the English giants has reached its end. There are no longer any long-term plans involving him in the first-team squad. This departure is also viewed as part of the club's broader strategy to refresh the squad and balance the financial structure. Onana is one of the primary names on the list for the squad trimming planned for the upcoming transfer window. This policy is being implemented to ensure team stability for future seasons. By selling Onana, the club hopes to raise funds while significantly reducing their wage bill. For Onana, returning to Italy is a golden opportunity to reignite a career that stalled in England. With the Italy style of play prioritizing tactics and organization, Onana is expected to find his confidence and brilliant form once again. It is hoped that his difficult experience in the Premier League will serve as a valuable lesson for his future professional journey. Now, all parties are simply waiting for an official agreement to end the long speculation over his future. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.